What's going on, everybody? It's CryptoVision here, back again with another crypto market update. Today's video, we're going to be checking out ALCX. So if you like today's video, hit that like button, subscribe for more. Let's get into it. So ALCX, last made videos in November. Hit some key areas. We got some key areas left to go. In a nice little, not a nice little downtrend, but in a downtrend. This looks more impulsive than anything. No follow through. Right, and it's kind of drizzling down. I just covered OR AI, very similar again, but you found some resistance up through here of the $14 range, and so now what we're doing is just going sideways, not really doing much, kind of boring, right? Just a sideways market. There's not a lot going on in terms of a structure to look for a breakout. Right, what are we looking for? We're looking for this. We're looking for this. We're looking maybe for this right through here. We can add that in there just like that. Make sure it's on the hourly as well. Make sure it's on like the 10-day. There we go. But still going sideways, looking to make a move. It's a $17 million asset, very small, very tiny. In terms of where we're at for some trade indicators, yes, you're oversold on the Fu Manchu. Do we have bearish bullish divergence? No bullish divergence. You are oversold. No bullish divergence. You bouncing off the oversold zone. I don't like the fact that you're red, extremely red, bearish momentum across on the MACD. Doesn't look too hot. We got some levels of 11.26, 14.26, and 19 from 6. So the way the channel operates and works is, since we're in between these channels, the targets are 649, right? 649 or 1126. So I'm not a financial advisor. This isn't financial advice. These are just my ideas. These are just my levels. That's the way I operate. I'm not going to target $14. I'm not going to target $4 until one of these are defeated. This is defeated, we're targeting lower. This is defeated, we're targeting higher. That's the way it operates. If we're looking at the 10-day, let's check it out on the 10-day. We're going to kind of bounce around a little bit. I don't have anything on the 10-day. Dang it. What on the weekly? Okay, we'll use the weekly. We'll make sure all these are on there on the weekly. There we go. We'll put that on the 10-day. We'll use the weekly for this. The 10-day just closed anyways, so it's not that big of a deal. And then what about up through here? Cool. The weekly chart. What about the indicators? Bearish momentum. Bearish momentum. You're under your RSI. Bearish momentum. It's bearish right now. Things are bearish right now for ALCX. Not really looking to catch a falling knife. Is that a wick? That's a wickless weekly. Yep, that's a wickless weekly candle. And from what I've seen on other assets, yeah, it proceeds to the downside. I kind of want to find one that starts right before like a big downtrend, if possible. There we go. We got two. Back to back, and we saw what happened, right? I mean, look at that. Over the weeks to come. We have them right here over the weeks to come. So I'm looking for ALCX to kind of be in a downtrend for the next 2 to 3 weeks. Everything that has a wickless candle to the downside, I expect to be going down, right? All of it. Everything. If you have a wickless weekly candle to the upside, if every single asset is doing that, then it's not ideal to, in my opinion, it's not ideal to enter until you get some kind of bounce. Right, find somewhere. Have an area that you feel confident in. I have these 3 areas. Right, It does look like you're kind of in a big 1, 2, 3. So you have an A, B, C for your third. Got to come up for a fourth, and maybe you come down for a fifth. And then you go. But that would invalidate everything. Everything's already invalidated, so it doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter. Everything's invalidated. This is invalidated. That's invalidated. Is it invalidated? If it closes, yeah, if it closes where it is, it's invalidated for sure. If it closes, it's already invalidated because it's closed below this. It is invalidated. So this whole thing is invalidated. You need a whole another 1-2 setup. Before the 1-2 setup, I think you need to get some sell side pressure done and then go up and do the ripskis. But yeah, so ALCX, ALCX is it's looking for, it's looking for a bottom. Straight up looking for a bottom. What about the 4-hour? Straight out the 4-hour. Yeah, I like that sell side wall. I like the sell side wall where it's at. We're going to keep that where it's at. Boom, there we go. So the next attempt, all right, I think the next attempt we come up, we don't break out, especially above this 800 EMA, then we're coming down. Yep, for sure. We've already broken down below that, and that's right where that is. So if I were to draw if I were to put a ray on here, like right there, I mean that's right where it's at. I mean, you're coming up right to here, reject, right? You've bounce, 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 lose it, reject, come up here, reject. Yeah, downward pressure it is for the meantime. I'll leave that on there. In terms of the stochastics, yes, there's bullish divergence. Yes, you're trying to cross. Yes, you're slowing bullish momentum or bearish momentum, looking to possibly back test, but is there any? There is some bullish divergence. You got some lower lows. You got some higher lows. So there's some bullish divergence on the 4-hour. There's some bullish divergence on the 4-hour. I don't know if it plays out. Just because, like I said, it's a small asset. Most of crypto is correcting. If Bitcoin hits that fifth wave to the downside, ALCX isn't going to be spared. It's going to go down as well. Everything will correct with Bitcoin. What is Bitcoin at? 878. Yeah, we had that level of 887. So, yeah, Bitcoin looks like it wants to possibly correct all the way back down, especially if we lose. If this is if this is a 1-2, we can come all the way down. We can come all the way down to 84. But in terms of Bitcoin, if that does, run out, because you do have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? This can come all the way down. It can come down to 84. So if Bitcoin keeps correcting, I don't expect ALCX to be spared. But like I said, ALCX, very small altcoin, has high potentials all the way up to $14 to $19. I know it's not on the 4-hour, but it's on the daily, right? And beyond, right? And beyond. These are my targets. These are my ideas. If you're interested in joining the Discord or the Patreon, it'll be linked in the description below. As always, I thank you for your time. I thank you for stopping by. Take it easy. Peace.